Hello everyone, welcome to our today's video. In this video we are going to discuss about the skill level exams of the ACCA and the knowledge level exam I have explained in my previous video. So I would request you to watch that video first before watching this one. So let's start our today's video. As we know, in ACCA structure there are three levels of exams: foundation, applied skill and strategic professional exams. And in foundation level you have three exams, in applied skills you have six exams, and in strategic professional you have another six exams. Okay, and the foundation level exam I have explained in my previous video. In this video we are going to discuss about the skill level exam, and the professional level we are going to discuss in our next video. So let's start our today's discussion. The first paper is performance management. Performance management is a skill level paper that blends theory with practical problem solving, and it focuses on management accounting techniques. It is crucial for understanding planning, performance measurement, budgeting and decision making in a business context. The key areas in PM which you have to focus is budgeting and control, standard costing and variance analysis, performance measurement and KPIs, and decision making techniques, relevant cost, make or buy or pricing decisions, and risk and uncertainty analysis. The exam format for performance management exam is duration 3 hours, total marks will be 100, and there is 3 sections in the exam. Section A 15 objective test question, section B 3 mini case study questions of 10 marks each, and each case study has 5 MTQs of 2 marks each. Okay, and in section C you have 2 questions of 20 marks, which is a constructed response question, means you have to write either theory or practical solving questions. Okay, there is no MCQ in this part, so you have to solve it. And the exam tips for performance management exam is that you have to focus on variance analysis, budgeting, decision making technique, and these were heavily tested. Okay, you have to practice all calculation and scenario. Past paper are essential to understand exam patterns and timing, and you have to pay attention to accuracy in working and presentation to maximize marks, because there is step marking in ACCA, so it will be very helpful. The pass rate for June 2025 attempt is 43%. It's always plus minus 1 or 2% in every attempt, so make sure to prepare good for passing this exam. Next paper is taxation. Taxation I am explaining here UK variant. There are many variants for taxation exam. You can select the exam variant as per your choice and as per your preparation. Taxation is a very practical paper where most concepts are applied through calculations and case scenarios. However, it also involves some theory-based topics like assessment date, tax rate and basic tax principle. The key areas in taxation are individual tax, corporation tax, inheritance tax and value-added tax. Make sure to cover these topics, and these topics have multiple sub chapters like pension income, property income. Okay, so you have to study every chapter, because the questions are come from mostly chapter. I will not say that any chapter is less important, so you have to cover all. The exam format are same 3 hours, 60 marks objective type and 40 marks subjective. You have same 15 compulsory MCQ of 2 marks each. In section B, same 3 mini case studies of 10 marks, and each case study have 5 part of 2 marks each. And in section C, there is 1 question of 10 marks constructed response and 2 question of 15 marks each constructed response. Okay, so collectively it makes the total 100. The taxation tips is focus on theory part as well, like assessment date, penalties. These are frequently tested. When I gave taxation exam, I have lose like 6 to 8 marks just because of the assessment date and penalties, so make sure to revise that. And practice past paper to understand the question style and marking approach. Question practice is very essential in taxation. Aim for accuracy and speed through consistent revision, because taxation is a lengthy subject and you have to manage the time, so please try to make speed. Okay, and then passing rate is 55% as per official website June 2025 attempt. Let's go to financial reporting. Financial reporting is a core exam at the applied skill level. It includes both theory and practical questions, and both are equally important. These papers cover a wide range of your international accounting standard, and IFRS standards. So a strong conceptual understanding is very essential. The major topics in financial reporting, I would say IFRS 15 revenue, consolidation of financial statement, conceptual framework, investment in associate, other important standard. If you are not familiar with these words, don't worry, when you give exam you will be familiar with these words and you will solve the questions. The exam format is section A 30 marks, 15 MCQ question of 2 marks each, and section B of 30 marks, 3 questions of 10 marks each, same case study type, and section C you have 40 marks constructed response, 2 questions of 20 marks each. Okay, the total marks is 100, time is 3 hours. The exam tips for financial reporting is you should focus on both theory and practical parts. You should revise key standards IFRS 15, IF 16, IF 37, IF 10 and consolidation. You should practice as much past papers you can do, and specimen exams are very important. You should show clear working for partial marks, manage time, finish section A and B quickly and then save the time for section C. ओके, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि गलत करके आओ सेक्शन ए एंड बी, थोड़ा टाइम ले, लेकिन कोशिश करो कि आपके पास सेक्शन सी के लिए ज़्यादा टाइम बचे. पास रेट इज़ 48% एज पर ACCA ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट फॉर जून 2025. Next is audit and assurance. Audit and assurance were completely theory based paper, but it's one of the most challenging exams in ACCA. Okay, despite being theory focused, audit hold major importance in real life, in real world experience, in practical experience, because you must be heard of Big Four, KPMG, PwC, Deloitte and E&Y. These companies have audit, so it's a very important exam for practical knowledge. And the major topics in audit and assurance is audit risk, test of control, substantive procedure, audit report and ethics and professional conduct. These topics together cover almost 70 marks of the written section, and while the remaining 30 marks come from the MCQs, many of which are based on assertion and substantive procedure. So you have to, if you do these 3 topics, audit risk, test of control and substantive procedure, you will definitely pass. Okay, but practice as much questions you can do of audit and assurance. Okay, read the study text max 1 or 2 times. After that, do questions, and that is the key to success in audit exam, I would say. Okay, the exam format is section A 30 marks, 15 MCQ of 2 marks each, and section B is 70 marks, 130 marks question with subparts and 220 marks question containing different parts. Total is 100 marks and time is 3 hours. The exam tips: practice. I already said कि practice करो जितनी आप कर सकते हो. And questions on audit risk, substantive procedure, test of control are essential. Without practicing this, passing the exam is nearly impossible. And focus only on what's relevant to the question and answer in context. Okay, unnecessary information add है, ये सिर्फ इम्प्रेशन ख़राब करता है और आपके नंबर जो है और ज़्यादा डिडक्ट हो सकते हैं. ओके, इट्स नॉट अ दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी एग्ज़ाम, इज़ अ ACCA प्रोफेशनल एग्ज़ाम, so please take care of this. And then manage time, finish section A MCQs quickly and time for section C. The pass rate is 46% as per ACCA. And our last paper of skill level, financial management. Financial management is all about managing finance in real world business. Topics like investment appraisal, cost of capital and risk management. It's a mix of theory and numerical, so time management is crucial. The key area which we have to cover in financial management is investment appraisal, cost of capital and capital structure, working capital management, business valuation and dividend policy, and risk management and financial analysis. The exam format for this is same, 3 hours, total marks 100. Section A, B and C. Section A has 15 MCQs, section B has 3 mini, and section C has 2 questions of 20 marks each. The exam tips: practice all questions of NPV, IRR, WACC, ratio and working capital problems. Don't worry if you don't know these topics. When you will give exam, it will be very understandable. Okay, and focus on application of theory in scenario based questions. Past paper are essential for time management and familiarization. Pay attention to common mistakes in rounding and formula usage. And pass rate is 46% as per ACCA. Okay, so that's all for the today's video. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it the thumbs up and subscribing our channel and hitting the bell icon, so if I upload any new video you will be notified. And okay, let's meet in the next video.